Hi everyone, greetings from the front porch. Today's workout is called Oxygen. 3 rounds. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one. Your time domain here is about 30 to 40 minutes. Starting out with 25 strict pull-ups, 400-meter run, 50 sit-ups, and an 800-meter run. So 3 rounds of this baby. The only sub in for if you don't have equipment is the 50 odd object rows, and we'll talk about those in a little bit. FYI, after party today is alternating Tabata of a banded pull apart and hollow rocks. Remember, those are not just the hollow hold, but you're rocking in that from that lower back to the glutes back to the lower back. The warm-up is going to start out with an easy jog, 400-meter run or the equivalent if you're doing a substitution for that run, followed by 3 rounds of 30-second knuckle drag, 30-second hollow hold, 30-second active Samson. Okay, for that warm-up, we've got that easy jog. Fun fact, I just measured my driveway today, and it's exactly 100 meters, which is kind of nice. I'm going to take advantage of that. Then you've got 3 rounds of those knuckle drags. You know me, you know I have the world's tightest hamstrings, but those are where you're straight-legged, you're coming down, dragging those knuckles on the ground. I can't reach the ground with those. Hopefully you can. So 30 seconds of alternating those. Then we have that 30-second hollow hold. Down in that banana position. Whoop. Keep those legs together. Right? The lower you go, the little bit more of a stress it is. And then you've got 30 seconds active Samson. Let's talk about those movement standards. Starting off with that strict pull-up. Remember, with that strict pull-up, you are locked out, nice and tight, feet together. Try not to move that body at all. Getting that chin over the bar and back down. We've had a lot of these strict pull-ups. If you are in a position to not be able to do 25 strict pull-ups in under 3 minutes, which would be the goal, which would be a lot of us, let's think about the variations. So that means you can do 8 strict pull-ups in a minute. And if you can, great, go for it. If you cannot, maybe you have a couple strict pull-ups. So do a few and then modify the rest of them. So you're still working on that strict movement. We want to keep it strict. So if you have a band, you can do the strict banded pull-ups. If you have some rings, you could do ring rows. If you have something else to row on, like I know people have been doing like tailgate rows, that sounds pretty fun, or a table row. And you could also do that odd object row, which is in fact the only equipment sub if you don't have a pull-up bar anyway. So you grab that odd object, got my watering can, time to fill it up. You decide what weight I want to go on this, right? And then I'm just going to bent over that nice flat back, pulling the chest, rowing that object. Now you'll notice it's 50 odd object rows in the workout. That's because when I fill this baby, it's not going to be nearly my body weight like I'd be doing on those strict pull-ups. So it's a challenger to, they doubled that number so you can get a little bit more of a workout with those. So trying to keep those 50 odd objects rows at about 2 minutes. Then you've got your first 400-meter run, not your first, your only 400-meter run. And this is where you have tons of subs here for that 400-meter run or that 800-meter run. If you've got that mapped out, you've got a track or you've got some sort of road mapped out, great. If you don't feel like doing that distance or you're not doing that run, we could do, and you haven't, maybe you rented a rower or an assault bike, great. So we can do for the 400, I'm going to read the 400 first, the 800 second. Typically it's doubled. For the rower, we're going to go 500 for that 400-meter run, 500 meters, 800 meters for that 800-meter run. If you have a ski erg, it's going to be a 400 sub, 800 sub. If you have an assault bike, it's going to go 25 or 18 calories for that 400 or 50, 35 for that 800. If you want to do this in shuttle runs, you can set up a 30 by 10 for that 400 or a 60 by 10 for that 800. And that leaves those sit-ups. So if you have an ab mat, great. It's a 50's pretty hefty, 3 rounds of those 50s. So we do want to either have an ab mat or anchor your feet. If you have something like a couch to anchor your feet, great. Get those hooked in. And you're all the way back, all the way up. Touch the couch, touch your feet. Either way. If we're doing the ab mat sit-ups, we've got our ab mat. We can do our typical butterfly. All the way up. Try not to hit your plants. There we go. Let's see. So, question of the day. I was thinking as I set this up here, this is where I like to have my morning coffee and adjust to the day. So, what's your morning routine? Mine is to try to beat the kids up. No, not beat the kids up. I'm not doing that. Don't call anybody. Beat them out of bed. Hit the couch out here on the porch, little blankie, my coffee. Read a couple blog posts from some of my favorite bloggers, and just kind of watch the world wake up. So what's your morning routine like? Have a great one.